Hello, my name is Rebecca Peebles, and I'm a rotating program director in the chemistry division at the National Science Foundation. At the NSF, I've been working in the chemistry division for about a year and a half, and I divide my time between the major research instrumentation and chemical structure dynamics and mechanisms programs, and I also contribute to programs related to broadening participation in science. When I'm not wearing my NSF hat, I'm a physical chemistry faculty member at Eastern Illinois University, which is a primarily undergraduate institution in rural East Central Illinois. I'm excited to participate in this webcast along with my NSF colleague, Michelle Bushey, and I hope that we'll be able to provide some insight as to what makes strong research at undergraduate institutions and major research instrumentation proposals.
Hello, everyone. My name is Dr. Amy Furniss, and I am an associate professor at California State East Bay within the physics department. I've been working within the physics department now for 7 years, and having been a product of the CSU system myself, earning my Bachelor of Science in Physics from Humboldt State University many years ago, I know the importance of undergraduate research opportunities at students' home institutions. I'm hoping what I have to tell you about my own research program that I run through NSF's RUI program will be helpful if you're planning a similar program at your home institution. My presentation is going to concentrate on a few aspects of my RUI program, but it's going to concentrate on the collaborative environment that I have set up, both for myself and my students, to ensure that my research is successful and that my students are getting the most out of the program possible, while at the same time contributing to cutting-edge research questions. I really hope to see you on June 17th. Stay sane in this Zoomiverse.
Hello, my name is Melanie Michalak, and I am an associate professor at Humboldt State University in Northern California. I have been teaching and working here in the geology department for the past 8 years. I am a tectonic geologist, which means that I study how plate tectonics affect the landscape. And we work in the millions of years of geologic time in studying how mountains form. And we also work, we bridge this to shorter time scales, such as the earthquake cycle, which is on the order of hundreds of years. In this webcast, I'm going to share our work in the Southern Cascadia subduction zone in the Klamath Mountains of Northern California and Southern Oregon, where we have been working to quantify and characterize long-term tectonic deformation over the past 30 million years or so. And in particular, I'm really excited to talk to you about how our team, which involved PIs, graduate students, undergraduate students, and 6th grade elementary school teachers in working together to for our broader impacts part of the NSF tectonics proposal. Finally, in my spare time, I love backpacking, and my virtual background is from a trip that I went on last summer and a lake that I visited. I'm really looking forward to seeing you all on June 17th.
Hello, my name is Dr. Wang. I'm a food professor with the CSU Fresno in the Department of Electrical and Computer Engineering. I have been tenured and promoted to food professor for 2 years. Before that, I worked for West Virginia University as an associate professor. I'm very excited to be a part of this webcast because this is a good opportunity to share with many of my CSU peers about the research activities and the experience of my group in recent years. My presentation will be on the low-power Bulldog Mote for wireless system network design, supported by my NSF NETS grant. I will briefly go through concept of wireless system network and the information and progress of the project. Whenever I'm not teaching or communicating with my research assistants, I like to run. I finished my first half marathon in 1 hour and 58 minutes in the Orange County 2018 marathon. And I'm training for my first full marathon in May 2022. I hope I can be qualified for both the marathons soon. Everyone stay safe and happy. I believe we will have a great webcast and for 2021 semester for everyone. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Dr. Rosemary Sherriff, a professor at Humboldt State University in the Department of Geography, Environment, and Spatial Analysis. I'm also faculty in the Environmental Studies undergraduate program and graduate faculty in Forestry, Watershed, and Wildland Sciences. I've been a professor at HSU for 11 years. I'm really excited to be part of this webcast to highlight an NSF grant that supports ecological research that allows a diverse array of undergraduate and graduate students to gain applied skills. I also hope this will be an opportunity that leads to further connections and possible collaborations with other CSU colleagues. My presentation will highlight how this collaborative project supports both multiple faculty and students from varied majors at HSU to gain field, lab, and analysis skills, and specifically how students are evaluating the complex interactions of how competition, species differences, and habitat interact to influence forest response to drought throughout Northern California. As you're well aware, I'm sure since 2010, more than 100 million acres of trees have died in California's forests due to climate change, drought, and drought-induced disturbances like wildfire and bark beetle outbreaks. Forest loss has important implications for a lot of reasons, including the health, safety, and well-being of communities, both in rural and in urban environments. Most studies in California that look at drought impacts on forests have been conducted in more populated areas and arid regions of California. Comparatively few studies have been done in Northern California, while at the same time, this region has the greatest amount of California's forests and the greatest conifer diversity in North America. I look forward to highlighting how students are carrying out essential research about the potential impacts of drought to forests in a biodiverse and culturally important region of the Pacific West. Something else about me, when I'm not teaching or working on research, especially during COVID, I really enjoyed trail running with my friends or spending time with my family. And I really look forward to the June 17th webinar. Thank you.
Hi. My name is Andres Martinez, and I'm an associate professor in the Department of Chemistry and Biochemistry at Cal Poly San Luis Obispo, where I've been teaching and doing research for the past 10 years. I'm excited to be a part of this webcast because I'm looking forward to learning about some of the research going on at the other CSUs, and I'm hopeful that the webcast will be helpful to my peers and colleagues within the CSU for writing successful grant applications. My presentation will discuss some of my research focused on paper-based diagnostic devices, as well as my experience applying for the NSF RUI program. Looking forward to seeing you all at the webcast. Bye.